Today I'll be showing you how I made $250 trading ES as a semi-profitable day trader. Let's get into it. So the first thing I did is I, of course, mark all my high time frame liquidity and my high time frame gaps. And the first thing I notice is I noticed on ES we haven't swept anything yet, but on NASDAQ we have, creating a SMT with NASDAQ leading or ES leading. And if we were to sell, NASDAQ would be leading. But ES is more bullish, NASDAQ's not bullish. It's bearish. So that's the first thing that I noticed. So that's telling me what index I'm going to buy and which one I'm going to sell, depending on price action. And since we just swept liquidity on NASDAQ, the first thing I'm thinking is we're going to buy. We're going to hit some longs today. So immediately, my idea crushed. But since I'm checking ES for more bullish index, we notice that it never went below or formed and broke this low. So it still never broke this low. And right now, if we had a liquidity level, we would have equilibrium and 79%. So we kind of just chill for a little bit. I noticed we had a pretty big wick up on NASDAQ, and I check on ES, and kind of same thing on ES. And ES, kind of just chills for a bit, and then gets this nice push up, which actually had a break of structure. So we had a break of structure too. Now, on here, we also have a break of structure on NASDAQ. And one big thing that I always like to look for is when I have an SMT, one of them, becoming the bearish one, becoming bullish, and that's exactly what happened here. NASDAQ started to break structure, even though it's supposed to be more bearish, and we still have that sweep SMT on NASDAQ. And I mean, yeah. Now I'm gonna be honest, I should have waited a little bit longer, but I did enter a long right here. Entered a long, stop loss below this level a little bit, and this is my full TP. I didn't actually hit full TP today. I was trading smaller contracts, and then I was like, yeah, that's pretty much it. But at first, this is what I was targeting, and then later I targeted only this. But I enter, and the first thing that happens, we get this crazy wick. When it came down to here, I'm like, wow, I am unbelievably fried right now. But that was not the case. NASDAQ actually just wanted equilibrium. So NASDAQ got equilibrium, and pretty much if we get a break right here, you could have entered off that if you really wanted to. I already entered. I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, then my stop loss would be all this. So I'm already creeping up, and I seen that NASDAQ grabbed equilibrium and had another break of structure. So that's really putting me at like a part where I'm like, shit's bread and butter. I'm at least hitting my partials. So I wait a little bit longer, and partials get smacked. Actually smacked. I go break even, and it hits my next partials, and then I move my break even line, I think like somewhere up here, because I think I only had like one more contract running. And then, okay, maybe it was a little bit higher, because I got tagged out here by this candle. So I got tagged out, and I made $250, but if I would have held, could have made a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Kind of just bread and butter every day per usual. But yeah. Well, that's how I traded ES as a semi-profitable day trader, and that's how I made $250. Peace.